What's up, my people? We are live. It's your boy Kyrie Clark up in here with another soap opera live stream. I know I originally did say 9:15. Well, before that, even yesterday in Albert stream, I did say it'd be 10. But I was feeling a little restless. I just couldn't wait to start this stream now. I see Spider Quake was here 1 hour early. I appreciate that. Spider Quake says, "What's up, Kyrie's watching Raw?" Oh, cool. I'm gonna watch Raw after the stream, which is perfect, given I can fast forward a lot of that. Cause it's true. Albert's with Joshua right now. I know that. Hey, Dewan, what's going on? Hey, Dewan, do you think that even though we all know that Zende's tripping like this right now because of he don't know about Eric's condition, but don't you think that he might have a point about Ridge and RJ? Ridge showing favoritism to his kids? I think that Zende has a point. Because Ridge do shows favoritism towards his children. He does. And it's crazy how hey Darby. Um, yeah. I'm not ignoring anybody, I promise. I'm just sending someone something. Darby says, hey. It's true. But Ridge do be showing favoritisms, especially. And Darby says, hello, my friends. And Spider-Quake said, well, basically, it's official. Team Cody needs to find a fifth member, most likely Randy Orton. Or it could be CM Punk. I mean, I doubt it, but hey. If Ridge had a baby with Sheila, he would be the chosen one, anointed or not. Anointed one. That's true. But I was really impressed by RJ's RJ too, but Zende's acting today though. It was the first time I've ever found Zende interesting since this actor has been in the role. Because usually Zende is so boring and monotone, or has that stupid smile on his face, where you just want to slap it off of his face. But no, today he was actually interested in me. And yes, Spider Quake Teresa lied her ass off today. She sure did. That lying heifer. She gonna get hers when she get caught. Her in that Party City wig. About to be in the trash. Cause they got me effed up today. I don't know what they thought this was. But you know who really pissed me off? Gil. From Days, now that we're talking about Days of Our Lives, Gil pissed me off. He absolutely pissed me off. First of all, he can keep his little creepy ass hands to himself. Don't nobody want his old ass. Do you think Poppy knows Bill? Yeah, she know him. She's like, oh, it's nice. I'm happy, but I'm talking about, oh, it's nice that you're checking me out, but I'm having dinner with my daughter right now. Jason caught Kim shooting Clyde's henchman. I think she was actually Ava before she was Kim Nero. She was, actually. So, technically, it is Ava Vitale. Zende was beaten down by long years of second-class treatment in the Forrester family. She's Kim for me, yeah, right. But she was Carly originally before that, before your time. So, get used to her new name. She's Ava Vitale. I'm wondering if Bill is Luna's dad. Well, Bill certainly get around. He don't know about a condom. That's for sure. Cause remember, he had another scare. He thought that Shauna might have been his. How many other potential babies have Bill potentially had? There's one Ava, and that's Ava Jerome. That's true, but there's also Ava Vitale. Because the way you don't get those ones mixed up is one is Queen Ava Jerome, and the other one's just Ava Vitale. And you know, Spider Quick, they're both mobsters too. They're both in the mob. They're both in the damn mob. Ain't that something? Brooke lost her child by him. Yep, because she was too old. So what's Teresa getting blackmailed for? Her involvement in this scheme. If he takes her down, she's going right down with him because Xander is Victor's real long lost son. But Teresa's the one that forged the letter to say that Alex is the child. But it's really Xander. That's Victor's child. Victor's the one that died in real life. So that's what this blackmail is about for Teresa on Teresa's side. Ava Vitale, they're threatening to kill Trip. But I thought Clyde was in jail. But I guess he still has all that power in jail. I mean, we see how that works. Cyrus Renault got all that power. Oh, speaking of, did y'all see the promo for tomorrow? General Hospital looks like it's going to be good tomorrow. We're about to see Cyrus versus Sonny tomorrow. I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be good. But Sonny yelling at Cyrus. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. But back to Dewan said Brooke lost her child. Yeah, she was old. And then Darby's right. Zende was beaten down by long years of second-class treatment in the Forrester family. That's true. But, you know, hey, are you going to have lives on days Albert isn't going any live streams, Kyrie? Yes, I am. I'm even thinking about doing a brief live on Thursday in between the dinner time. No, way before dinner time. Like right after GH airs, I'm thinking about doing like a quick 30-minute live stream on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, at my mom's house. This is because Sonny didn't really know Cyrus because he turned into Mike. That's true. So Sonny only has maybe 3 months or less history with Cyrus. Hey, Last Day. Hey, do you think Randy Orton is the 15th member of War Games? That's the popular theory over there. It probably is him. But that's still risky to throw him into that type of in my opinion, that's risky to throw him into that type of match on his first match back after he had his back injury for so long. What if he has a bunch of ring rust and he gets injured all over again? We need Randy Orton for WrestleMania. So I'm just saying. Dang, the shade is real, Darby. Darby said, I tried to watch Joshua Cook, but I didn't want to go to sleep. Damn, Darby. The shade is real. Joshua's my guy, though. Tyrese, well, there was a leaked video of him in Port Charles training a few months ago. And then Spider Quick says Darby chill. Darby can't help us. Darby is the king of shade. But it's funny. Hey, welcome back from injury. And here's a match with a whole bunch of things. PC as in Performance Center. I know what the Performance Center is, but it's still that's still very risky to come back because Randy Orton's already up there in age, and he's been doing this for like the last 20 plus years. I think that's a little too much for his first match back, unless they can keep him in a limited capacity somehow. But I don't see how that would be possible. So I'd rather just Randy Orton just come back and he can RKO somebody else. And then Darby 13 says, I don't hate him, but it is what it is. I could see someone. I could see why Darby would say that though, but he's still my guy. I like Joshua Cook. Well, Albert can't cook. He can't cook for shit. He can't. And then last day says Randy Orton is 43 years old. That's true. Well, you got 60-year-olds in AEW that take crazy bumps, and AEW is no example. Look at their leader. Look at AEW's leader. He's a child. Ric Flair is like 70 and wrestles, and look, he's almost on death's door. He's just one real bump away from premature death. Hey, Laura B's in the chat. She says, hey, Darby. Hey, Spider-Quake. Hey, Dewan. Hey, Last Day. And then Spider-Quake says hi back to Laura B. And then Darby says, okay, I'll give him another chance. Yeah, he's a good person, man. Tony Khan definitely on that sugar. Yes, exactly. So he is no example. Tony Khan's promotion is the definition of the inmates run the asylum. That's why he works with children. And I heard something that the Young Bucks might be leaving AEW for a while. I sure hope that's true. Because I can't stand when they're on my screen. I can't stand either one of them. Who better? Brad Bell or Tony Khan? Both suck at their jobs, but one has to be better. Ooh. Yeah, I heard they upset, but it could be a story. I hope it's a true story. Oh, also, this was another question for tonight's stream. Are you guys Team Ned or Team Michael and Drew? Team Ned, even though technically, I mean, Michael was right to close that deal, but I don't like Drew. Remind me, who is Zende's adoptive mother again? I ain't never met that woman either. I gotta research her real quick. Darby, who's Zende's adoptive mother? Or was that his Team Ned? But Ned was overreacting today. Ned was definitely overreacting. But I'm still Team Ned because I can't stand Drew. Little pencil neck ass. Can't stand him. He's a bastard. I done put down my phone somewhere. But Dewan says he's Team Ned. That's good. The only thing AEW does better than WWE is matches, and not even that all the time. Because sometimes I'll leave to find out. Darby says, "Yeah, we got to know. We need the 411." Well, Tony Khan doesn't want to upset anyone's feelings because he doesn't have the backbone to be a man and run his company. You got that right last day. Tony Khan, oh, he's a disappointment. He's an embarrassment to his father. That's what Tony Khan is, but let him do him. I'll still watch some Dynamites and some Collisions, but I haven't seen wrestling in years, says Dewan. Oh, wow. I can see that. I can see why you would need a little break. But I still watch it for the most part. Tony Khan was scared of CM Punk. And then Darby said Kristen Forrester is his mother by adoption. Hey, Double C. What's going on? Double C, are you Team Ned or Team Michael and Drew? Most of us are Team Ned today because I can't say I'm Team Michael, but in this situation, I don't think Michael had much of a choice. I agree because Ned was Eddie Main. Tracy did everything in his power to try to bring back Eddie Main. I mean, bring Ned back into it, but he would not do that until he finally jumped into that pool. Curtis, did you watch TNA is coming back in January of 2024? Yep, I saw that. I've always had Impact on my screen. I mean, on my DVR, but now I'm going to really give it the time of day. Last I heard, CM Punk got fired. Yep, he got fired because he tried to He beat up Jungle Boy, and then he tried to lunge at Tony Khan. So Tony Khan was scared for his life. Drew's everywhere, but not with Scout. That's true. Um, but Carly was looking good today. I had to give her that. Brock TV pointed that out, and I agree with him because Carly was looking good today. She had it going on. I can't wait for TNA returns. I wish they got a TV deal. Me too. But I guess since but the reason that they're not going to get another TV deal is because the Access they already own a part of Impact. They own it. So that's why. Hey, CW. Welcome to the chat. Are you team Michael or team Ned, CW? And then the gorgeous Queen Jessica is up in here. Carly did look good. I don't know if she did something with her hair. I don't know, but she definitely was looking good. She was. Now today, for sure, she was looking better than Tracy Abbott today, of course. Carly getting some D tonight. Okay. Spider Quick all up in them grown folks' business. I felt bad for Zende because he didn't know about Eric and his point of view. He got slighted. That's true though, but that just shows that that his point is true. Because if RJ's the golden child, why didn't Eric think to go to Zende? He didn't call Zende to help him work on it. But here's the thing now. Here's what I remembered. I didn't forget how, what was it? Remember they needed Thomas back so badly because Zende and Eric were flopping hope for the future? So how about that's the reason he didn't ask you for it, because you flopped the line the last time. Last day says, Kyrese, I just bought TNA. We're back t-shirts. First time I bought TNA merchandise in 11 years. I was never a big fan of Impact's name. Me neither. Double C says hi to Laura B. CW says, hey, Team Ned can't stand deadbeat dad Drew. He needs to go spend time with his daughter. He sure do. Pencil neck Drew. I can't stand him. Jessica says, hey, Laura. Spider Quick says, Drew's so annoying. He really is. I wanted to beat Drew's ass. Ned was kind of tripping today. What else was Michael supposed to do if Ned don't know who he is? That's true. I agree with that part. But why he care about EOQ so much? Because they all care about EOQ. Well, Drew, please. Just that's what we all agree on. Zende spoke the truth and nothing but the truth. That's true, Double C. And who's Spider-Quake today? Ned was too much. Why did Drew care about EOQ? And then Jessica says, exactly, Spider-Quake. Laura B says, hi to CW. Last day says, you could have chanted Impact doesn't sound as cool as TNA, TNA, TNA. Yep, I remember those days. I'm more Team Quartermain, not Team Michael and Drew, who want to take over everything they barely know anything about. Exactly. Then Darby says, hey to Jessica, and then Jessica says, hey back to Darby. That's true. Yeah, Drew need to go take several seats. He's not even a good businessman. When Aurora Media was flopping, he just said, oh, well, we'll just worry about it later. We'll just worry about it later. We'll just worry about it later. He didn't even try to make the company more profitable. So he could kick rocks with no socks. Now, if Jason ever returned, Carly would treat Drew like a soap jobber. Yep, she did it before. She would do it again. Zende, I felt bad for him 100% today because everybody else got to find out but him. I was just happy that Hope and Thomas wasn't on today. I could see that. After beating a 3-year sentence, he needs to worry about Aurora and leave EOQ alone. Exactly. I don't remember Eric and Zende flopped the line at. Drew only good at chasing behind Carly. And he's boring at that. too. It was a good point, Kyries. LOL double C, just like last time. Hope for the future sucks. Well, not according to them when they got Thomas on there. Thomas got those had to bail them out because Zende and Eric were flopping that line. So they fumbled the bag. So Thomas had to pick up the pieces. Even though we all know that was a bunch of crap just to redeem Thomas's indiscretion for calling CPS on himself, but I digress. He still did a much better job than Zende did. So how about Zende worry about that? CW, he should be chasing after Scout and not Aurora. That's true. But Drew's allergic to being a good dad. Um, and Drew sucks. As a person, he just absolutely is a flop of a character. And I was disappointed that Trina took Spencer back. Um, I mean, I get why she don't want to be around Esme, but yes, Queen Jessica, Drew is trash. But I really wanted Trina to just be over with right now. I mean, Spencer did way too much. Trina gonna go through the same shit with Spencer next week. And Double C says Peter Griffin a better dad than Drew. And then Laura B says, what? Thomas called child protective services on himself? Really? Yep. Because he managed to take custody back to Douglas for a while. And Brooke was throwing her temper tantrum about it. And Thomas wanted Ridge and Taylor to get back together. So when Brooke pissed him off one particular day over he was cutting an apple over a knife. I mean, with a knife in front of Douglas, and Brooke acted like a total Karen about it, even though Thomas had total control over the knife. Talk about Douglas is at an impressionable age. Why you had a knife around him like he can't cut a freaking apple with a knife? Thomas beat her to it. She threatened to do it, so he just beat her to it. And he took a voice recorder and recorded himself calling CPS and made it look like Brooke did it. And it worked for a while. Ridge left Brooke to go to Taylor until that truth came out after Douglas exposed him. And then Thomas did a lot of begging, and now he eventually got forgiven. But that's what happened, Laura B. And then it's about time Spencer starts to see sense. It's true, but Thomas, he sucks at life. And hey, David, how you doing today? But yeah, Trina is about to go through the same shit with Spencer next week. So annoying. I'm so over that pairing. I'm so over Sprina. She should have, when she walked her fine ass out that door that day, they should have been over and done with. There should have been no more Sprina. No more. Brooke is a total waste of space in Paradise. She is. I really hate the ground she works on. She walks on, and I don't like her nasty, untrustworthy siblings. Those damn Logans. How would you feel if you worked for years for your family's company with no thanks, and this entitled kid with no skill, no schooling was raised up past you in the company? I would be mad as well. Yeah, I sure would be. I'd be heated. I would be. So I really do understand where Zende is coming from. Eric's old ass should have called Zende over there to help with that line. Facts. I thought Spencer was over. I mean, Sprina was over. Exactly. I was really hoping that. I was cheering. I was happy. But now, I'm disappointed all over again. And then you know who else pissed me off today? Elizabeth, when she had her little snark talk about, oh, well, you should be helping Finn, because Finn is not just a doctor. Finn is your friend. Like, who gives a fuck if Finn was your fucking friend? I'm tired of Sprina and Spence, man. That's Spencer and Esme. That's true. LOL, not sure. I sure was cheering. Rena is over. Spencer's gonna ruin it. I hope he ruins it soon because I'm sick of them. I had it with them. I thought he was leaving the show to go to his Netflix thing. Who gives a fuck about Finn? Period. That's true. I don't give a exactly. I'm glad Terry put Elizabeth in her place. Talk about I'm your boss, so I don't know what you talk about. So my first priority is to this hospital, not you. Curtis, before I forgot, John say hello. He's busy with his girlfriend tonight, so he tried to come tomorrow night. He just wanted me to tell you he said hi. Tell him I said hey. Bianca looked fine as Bianca Belair. She alright, I guess. To me, she's alright. I do, but that's okay. You do what? You care about Finn? How come? Is it because of Michael Easton? Bianca Belair is a wrestler, Laura B. Look, I was pissed off after she made those dumb remarks about Anna carrying a gun on Halloween. I was pissed. I wanted to slap the pail off of Elizabeth's face. I wanted someone to do it. Please, Anna should have knocked her out. LOL, not how come. It's true, I want to know. What about Finn that she cares about? I'm seriously, I'm not judging you, Laura, but I want to know. Ridge has slowly banished his siblings from their family company and treated their children like common employees. That's true. Even Eric, who is actually Eric's biological father, Ridge threw a fit when he was in charge. Ridge and Steffi threw a fit, even though Eric is biologically his son, so he has every bit of much of a right as Ridge did. Yes, I like Finn. I like the actor. Okay, I can see why you like the actor, but Finn, on the other hand, I just don't like Finn and Elizabeth together. I can't stand them together. They just need to bring back Hayden. If they brought back Hayden, then Finn would be much more tolerable. Damn, Bianca's hotter than Jada. Jada from Days of Our Lives? They're about even. Yeah, they're about even. Because Jada's not really my cup of tea. She got all that weave, but I don't know, she's not really my cup of tea. She just don't do it for me. I don't know why. She just don't. Yeah. But as soon as they break, because it's crazy. I liked Finn and Elizabeth at the extreme beginning when they shoved Peter down the stairs. Because I thought they were going to get their freak on right there, right after that, over his dead body. Right next to it. They should have got their freak on right then and there. That would have been the time when they were interesting. Because she looked like she wanted to give him some, so I knew that was going to pair them together. Biologically, Ridge isn't Eric's son, but he was adopted by him. Yeah, because Eric originally thought that Ridge was his son until Jada from AEW, but now in WWE. True. Also, that's Jade, not Jada, but that's yeah. But to me, yeah, Bianca Belair, she's all right. I'm sorry, I don't consider her to be hot like that. I consider her to be all right. That's true. But damn, Bill might be Luna's daddy too? I'm like, damn, Bill, get around. He did not know a thing about a condom back in his day. I hope he still gets regularly tested. That man was a hoe. I'm like, dang, I hope that Hayden comes back too. I wasn't watching, but I'm curious about Finn and Hayden's chemistry everyone talks about. Okay, so you started watching GH in around 2018, 2019? Just look up Bianca Belair and tell us if you think she looked good. Like I said, she's not bad looking, but she's all right. First of all, she's all big man looking anyways. So it's like she got all those muscles and all that whatever. And then she kind of has the face of an enemy of mine from from high school, and then she said, "Yeah, she does." Yeah, I'm just saying she looks fine, but she's just not my cup of tea. Now that's Jade. Oh yeah, yeah. Jade Cargill is definitely big manish. I call her big, and so is Rhea Ripley. She's manly too. I call every time Rhea Ripley comes out, I be like, here comes big manly. I said that when I was live. I went to a live show and I said that for her to hear me. I said, "Oh Lord, here come big manly." Look up Jay Cargill. That's muscular. That is. Wyatt's place in the family isn't even cold yet, and now the writers already want to replace him with a sister. That's true. But Wyatt, let's be real. Once Quinn left, Wyatt sucked as a character. Let's just be real. Ridge is against Zende, but due to the fact that Ridge is biologically not Eric's son, he has no reason to leave Zende out of the loop. Eric is dying. I just happy Zende is no sock puppet. Me too, Darby. Because Ridge definitely do need that humble chat. Jade might be worse. She's very man. Yes, she is. She's big manly. Her and Rhea Ripley. But the thing is, Rhea Ripley looks manly like that on purpose. She could look pretty when she wanted to be, but she purposely wanted to look big manly. Luna Darby says, Luna, that would be very interesting. Jade's the black version of China, I feel like. I can see that. I took a break from watching for about 10 years. I was not expecting to watch it again, but I was bored during COVID. Okay. Well, we glad that caught your attention then. Because these chat rooms wouldn't be the same without you, Laura B. It wouldn't be the same. So in that tragedy, we did find a silver lining. Spider-Quake minus the talent. Nia Jax don't look manly. She just big. She don't look like a man. I feel like China might have been a bit more muscular. Mm-hmm. But Jade Cargill and China look like they could be in the same category. That shows I left my phone somewhere over here. Oh, here it is. Laura B says, "Thanks, Kyrie. That is sweet. Of course. But what else did I want to say about General Hospital? But I was actually impressed with. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm about to say this sentence out loud again. This is so many times recently where I've had to praise this girl. What is going on lately? But Jocelyn was decent again today. She made sure that Adam got to the hospital and she's checking him about those drugs. So I'm impressed with Jocelyn lately. Maybe the writers finally realized how insufferable Jocelyn has been with this whole Sunny temper tantrums, and they finally is fixing that. Because she's been really tolerable lately. And she hasn't been mentioning Sunny at all either. Jocelyn, oh please. Spider-Quick, you know damn well Jocelyn has been spoiled. All her Sunny-like temper tantrums lately. I agree. I never heard Jocelyn brag about money. Not when it comes to money, but when it comes to privilege, yes. She's not no, just get it this way. Jocelyn's never really been like a bougie snob, but she's just a spoiled brat. That's what more Jocelyn's been, but lately she's been really decent. But yeah, Spider-Quick just worded that wrong. That's all. But Laura B says, yep, I agree that Jocelyn was decent today. Yes, she was. And I hope she snitches on Adam. I don't believe him. He ain't got no damn prescription for nothing. So He need to go. She need to go snitch to the dean of students so he can get himself together. Because his parents are tripping right now. I still believe that Sonny might be Adam's daddy after all. So let Sonny find out that these parents are pressuring him so much because they stole him them from him, and they ain't ever told Sonny that he had another son out there. I'm hoping that comes because Sonny will get those people together. They will be leaving his son alone. Once Sonny. Joss is less annoying. I hope she cheats with Dex with Adam. She cheated on Cameron. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That sounds like Brooke. CW, that is Tony Khan. Is on. Spider Quick, what would you do if you had money? That's what last day asked. I don't know who these are last day. Not brag. And then they said not. Spider Quick says not brag. Well, Spider Quick might be more well off than we thought because I remember what was the amount that you said would be too much money? How much a month? You said $100,000 a month or something like that would be. Oh, that's too much. You would be bored. Something around that effect. Remember that? I have a long memory. I remember that. You did say, yeah. You said $100,000 a month would be too much. So he probably already. His people probably do already have money. And then Laura B says, no, she doesn't watch. She don't watch wrestling. That screamed of privilege when he said that. Oh no, I couldn't do $100,000 a month. It would be cool for a while, but I'll be too bored. Please, you won't be bored when you got these bills to pay. And Blaze and Christina, they were kind of okay, but kind of boring at the same time today. At least to me. I mean, it would have been more interesting if they kicked Brooklyn out and they would have gotten their freak on right there in that studio. Now that would have been some interesting watching. Curse, what did you think about Friday when Liam was all up in Hope's Kool-Aid? Oh Lord, I loved me some Friday's episode of Bold and the Beautiful. I loved every single second of it. I loved it from the start of Thursday when he popped up in there. She's like, "What do you want?" Then talk about, okay, you can leave that. I'll make sure that Beth gets her pillowcase tomorrow. And then she said, you have no right to be talking about me. After the moment things got rough between us, you ran right to Steffi. I was like, yes. I loved every single second of it. Why that old man on days leaving that crook? What? Oh, are you talking about Constantine? Yeah. He do need to go to Greece. He need to go right back to Greece. Instead, I remember when Dev stole Jocelyn's phone in 2018, and she said, I'll buy another one. That shows privilege about bragging about money. Well, damn, last day really had to pull out that receipt. That was something I would have done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Last day, that is something I would have done right there. I'd have been like, "Oh yeah, you want proof? Oh yeah, I remember in 2018. That is, you got respect for me right there. Last day, that is something I would have done. That's what I like about you, Kyrie. You're not scared to tell it like it is. You don't give a damn what people think. That's true. Thank you, Double C. I appreciate that. It's coming more and more and more and more and more true by the day. I'm about to be recording some personal videos soon on this channel that will be related to something else. But and CW says Liam is a bigger tool than Ridge. I hated Dev. He was so useless. He was useless. And Sweater Quick says, not really. If someone stole your phone, you're not going to buy another one? LOL, Jess. Exactly. That's not a good example. Facts, Jess. And then Sweater Quick says, I just said no because I don't have the money. Some of us are not made of money. I'll be out of luck at a phone. Well, there's a thing called phone insurance too. So if she has phone insurance, then yeah, maybe that's how she's buying the new one. Because phone insurance does cover theft. At least some of the policies do. But Darby says, good point last day. Um, but I still like your I still like your example last day, but it's I probably agree a little bit more with Jessica and Spider Queen, just a tiny bit more, but I could see where last day is coming from. Cause Jocelyn don't got that cheap phone. She ain't got no flip phone. But still, I give you credit for coming up with an example of Jocelyn's privilege. She definitely is a brat, but I would say she's not on Spencer's level of being a snob, as much as we don't like her. Hey, Shakira! Hope is acting like she has a house. Hilarious. She lives in that piece of dirt, that bowl of piss and shit that they call a cabin. That cabin is so damn hideous. That cabin is the most ugliest cabin I've ever seen. That cabin is ugly. Yep, that's not a house. That's a cabin. Plus, I'm claustrophobic, so cabin has too many fire hazards. Too small. That's true. And I want Hope to move to Thomas's new place because Thomas's new set looked much, much, much better than that cabin ever did. I can believe he was asking Hope if she was using birth control. Hope was too kind. If that was me, he would not. He would still be feeling my foot on his ass after I kicked him out of my house. I know that's right, CW. But I liked her response because when she asked him, when he asked her, "Are you planning on having another baby?" Then she said maybe, but I'm certainly not going to have another one with you. I was like, that was perfect. That was perfect. I'm like, good. Because I don't know what she thought this was. Mm-mm. Do you think Max? Oh, you're talking about Maxine. I'm about to say. Yeah, she's cute. She got it going on. The wrestler. That's what he's talking about. About the because I thought for a second you were talking about Maxie Jones. I'm going to tell you I'm all Maxie Jones out. Okay, I can only have so much fun with that. Even though I do think Maxie listen, but I'm all Maxie Jones out. But Maxine, yeah, she's good. The wrestler. I like Chelsea Green also. Yeah, I like her too. Um, which I'm sure Darby will be pleased to hear that now that my medication is working again. I'm all maxied out, so I'm sure Darby and Albert will be happy to hear that. Albert's gonna have a blast that you're maxied out. It's true, guys. When I was playing Saturday, like what was it, Friday's live stream from my mom. She's like, why you keep saying that to them? Why you keep shoving that down your throat? You use meditation countries. I used something medication. Shit, that crap worked. So I came back to my senses. I still think she looks good, but I said medication exactly, not meditation, medication. But still, I'm sure you'll be happy. And I see we got 14 people in the chat and 4 likes. So if you're enjoying this stream, please hit the like button. The like button truly does help keep this momentum going. We got 4 likes so far. and 13 people. So hit the like button if you enjoy. I'm extremely claustrophobic, so even if the cabin wasn't the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, I would still be scared shitless to live in it. If I could cause a fire, they live in California. That's true. Yeah, I would never want to live in that cabin. You know Chelsea Green is married to Zach Ryder. Hey, my best friend Ayanna Carter is up in this chat room. That's my best friend, everybody. I'm about to let everybody know who my best motherfucking friend is. Ayanna Carter, the one and only. Now that's my real life ride or die. My best friend and mother of my gorgeous god baby. Yes, that's Ayanna motherfucking Carter. Um, Yep, I know she's married to Chelsea Green in real life. Laura B says hello. Hello, Ayana. And then Ayana says, you better know it. You already know. What you thought I was gonna be shy to introduce you? Hell no, you my best motherfucking friend. Since that's been my best friend since high school. We ran ride or die. You mean Matt Cardona? Yeah, Matt Cardona slash whoever. Um, but thing needs backlashes in France next year. Yep, that is. But oh yeah, speaking of, there was something about Days of Our Lives I wanted to bring up. I am so happy that Paulina put that bitch ass Rafe in his place today. Because I saw Albert's review. I saw where he said he complaining about all she care about is whatever, but she was 100% right. Um, Paulina was 1,000% right. I don't know who the hell Ray think he is. He's gonna just have his trifling ass sister, who, even though we know she's not guilty, she's still freaking guilty. Um, she is guilty. She was right, but also gotta look at Ray's point of view. I don't give a damn about Ray's point of view. Rafe needed not worry about his weave wearing, barely edge. I mean, I gotta admit, Jada do got edges though, so at least at the very least, she's not bald headed. She do got edges, but that is weave on her head, and he need to not worry about what she doing and go instead of worrying about taking her out for some good dinners and shit. Go take her tack. Go take his ass, give that damn credit card out and go hire you a private investigator, and that's how you could find out who your kid who set up your sister. You need to do it through a private investigation. Don't be wasting the police department's resources when that no, you unprofessional piece of shit. You wasting all my tax dollars on your bullshit. Miss me with that. No. Go hire you a private investigator to go clear your sister's name because it's a real conflict of interest that he's even involved in that case. He should have recused himself, but he can't because he's an unprofessional piece of poo. I don't care what Paulina's daughter did or didn't do. That's why she is in jail herself as well. She's in jail. Even though she got knocked out by Whitley, she is in jail still for her crime. So Gabby's gold digging ass is in jail for something she didn't do, but who cares? She did a whole lot of other things that deserved her to be in jail where she belongs. So Paulina was my girl today. She was my girl. I loved me every minute of Paulina today. So she had every right to let Rafe know if he get out of line. There's the door. Him and his $100 weave wearing girlfriend know where the door hit them on the way out, and Harris over there. But Harris did good. But like Double C said, Paulina put Rafe in his place as she should have. Kyrie's, I think I might be going to AEW All In 2024. If everything goes according to plan, I will be there next year. Starting to save up money for it now. I'll be damned if I'm going all the way out of my way to go to fucking AEW. Anything. Fuck all elite, all embarrassing wrestling. They're lucky if I see that on my TV. I ain't going into debt for Tony Khan. Please, I ain't saving crap for Tony Khan either. His cocaine having ass. Absolutely not. He done lost his mind. Tony Khan with all his jealous Twitter rants. But I'm Team Paulina all the way. So I hope that Paulina kicks his ass because he don't need to be commissioner no more after what he did to Dimitri. Yep, All In is in England. Because my guy Dimitri got to be on the run. Curry's is not just for that. I have family in London, so I'm actually going to see them and might well watch AEW, make fun of it live. It will be a funny video. That's true. I ain't knocking you. Take a lot of pictures. I hope you have a lot of fun. But I'm just saying, Tony Khan would have me fucked up if he think I'm gonna do that. He better give me them tickets for free and bring my fat ass down to the ring with all a bunch of free merchandise. If you want me to get on some damn cheap ass coach plane ticket to go all the way there, and then their transportation in England sucks too. That's why CM Punk was so damn mad. Plus, I could recreate the Beatles walk. That's true. But I hope you have fun seeing your family last day. I sure do hope you have fun. But I'm so proud of Ava Vitale, though. She was that definition. She said, you fuck around and find out. That's what Gil found out today. She said, wow, she popped a cap in his ass. I'm like, I know that's right. Rest in hell, that white bastard got me effed up today. Cause he tried to put his stank breath on her. I'm like, if he don't back up, she don't want you. She got a whole man. Laura B says, I hope you managed to do it last day. Me too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I was just going on a rant about Tony Khan. But that's not against last day. Last day, I hope you do have fun with your family and you enjoy AEW all you want. You deserve to have as much fun as you can. You've been working hard lately. I tell you, you interested in Days already. Oh, yes. Days of Our Lives was a great episode today. That's why that was the only show I did an individual review on today. I wanted to review The Bold and Beautiful, but I was like, I'll just talk about it during my live stream. But it's the other show. Those were all. But Days of Our Lives was the number one show today. General Hospital. Well, no, Bold and Beautiful was number 2. General Hospital was number 3. And I didn't even watch The Young and the Restless today. So that's a default number 4. But I still got to watch Friday's episode of The Young and the Restless because I'd be talking all this trash to Albert about, he's gone soft on Nikki. Yeah, I didn't even watch the scene of her being all drunk because of Claire. I didn't even watch it myself. So I got the nerve to be running my mouth at Albert. Yeah, I didn't even watch it myself. So who knows whether I would feel bad about it or not. I doubt it, though. Because no, this is the only time that old ex-stripper is ever going to pay for anything, for all her bougie attitude. Hopefully it'll be better in August. If Tony Khan would hire a writing team, then it would get better. But if not, if Tony Khan just lets the inmates run the asylum, then it's going to be what it's going to be, and the ratings are still going to keep going down. Collision only got 251,000 viewers. That's crazy. And Collision used to be that must-watch show. What is Claire's end game with Nikki? Claire had her hooked up to IV filled with booze. I don't know, but I think it has to do with all the Newmans. That's what she wants to get. She's just using Nikki to get to the rest of them because she went off on all those Newmans. I posted that on my channel. I loved every single second of that scene because she was saying everything that me and Nikisha said during our collab. Kyrus, are you a Jim Cornette fan? Kind of. I've watched a few of his videos. I don't regularly watch his channel, but Jim Cornette, he's cool. But yes, CW, I loved when she told off Nikki. And the thing she said, "You a bunch of toxic people. Did you really think it was never going to be time to even the score?" And Shakira says, "Hi, everybody again." Yes, Shakira is good people. But I heard this is just a rumor that Claire is Victoria and Cole's daughter. Ew. Um, keep Claire good. We don't need her to be that Newman. At least not from that Witchtoria. Thank you, Shakira. I appreciate it. And then Shakira says hi to CW. I'm a big Jim Cornette fan. I watch his videos daily. I think he's the only objective podcast left because Dave Meltzer basically just AEW's lapdog and Brian Alvarez does everything he says. I heard that too. Maybe the timing of Cole's return. That's true because Cole is coming back, so they might do that twist. But because that would keep Claire around for a while, and then Victoria would learn how it feels when the rest of the family treats Claire like the black sheep. But since that old stripper is going to be on rehab or wherever, that means I think Adam's going to be able to go back to Newman Media the way he wanted all along. And he's going to kick Audra and her extra makeup to the curb, where it belongs. I'm like, preach. Like, they really need to evolve Audra's character. I don't know if her name was Eve, but she was supposed to be a dead baby girl that's back. That's true. That will be a good twist, though. But I still don't know why would she be doing all that if she's just whatever. I'd rather it be someone that the Newmans have crossed in the past. That's what I would rather it be. But tomorrow's gonna be a good episode of The Young and the Restless. I gotta review this one because Cole is back in tomorrow's episode of The Young and the Restless, apparently. Do you mean Eve, the baby that died in the hospital? Yeah. They're probably gonna rewrite that name part because her name is Claire now. Who was Cole? Victoria's ex-husband, I think. Was Cole the one that Nina Webster slept with? Because I remember Victoria was all being such a bitch to Nina Webster at some point when she said, "Oh yeah, I'm not the same woman that just let you sleep with my husband back in the day." Was that Cole that Nina Webster slept with? Does anyone remember that? Um, Darby, do you remember that? She said, CW says, no, that was Ryan. Okay. So then last stage, right, who is Cole? She, and this Victoria trick has gotten around. Cole Howard. Let's see, how long was he on the show? From 1980 to 1981, then 1993 to 1999. But yep, he was married to Victoria from 1993 to 1994, then 1994 to 1998. And then, so he was with Heather Tom's version of Victoria, huh? I remember Cole on One Life to Live. Was it the same character? They will have an old episode involving Cole and Eve on Thanksgiving, Kyrie. So, okay, I'll definitely be watching that episode. And I might do a review on that episode too. Cole is Victoria's second husband. He was also married to Ashley Abbott. All right, now. This is the awesome part of having so many awesome subscribers. They be educating me. Because I had no clue who he was. I was mixing up. Cole, that poor man. I've never seen Heather Tom's version of Victoria. Last day be on that petty energy. That was funny. But I used to like Katie. Maxine did her thing today. She's hot as hell. She's an 11. Okay. Ooh, she's an 11. If you say so, Spider Quick. If you say so. I'm just flying blind, just like you, Kyrie's. I'm not blind, okay? I told you earlier. Spider Quick, tell Darby what I said earlier of why him and Albert will be so proud of me. Again, actually, no, Darby already knows. But since Darby's such a boomer, he might have already forgot. See, Darby, you're a boomer. Isn't Heather Tom the actress that plays Katie Logan? Yeah, she is. Cole thought to be Victor's son, and Victor wanted Vicky and Cole's marriage to end. True. Darby has boomer eyesight. Ha! Sure do. Um, we're always proud of you, Kyrie. Oh, thank you, Darby. That warms my heart. That does. But I know Albert will be really happy to know that I'm all maxied out. He will be. Soap Dirt has all the tea about Cole's return. All right. One Life to Live was my show as a kid. The only reason I started watching Bold and Beautiful was because One Life to Live ended. It was so much better by such a large margin. See, whenever my mom had on One Life to Live, it was always like a slow episode. I was so bored. But I was only like 9 years old when I even remembered that. But General Hospital, even then, seemed a little bit interesting compared to that, but I never got into it. Thank you for stepping up and buying me some glasses, Spider Quake. Hello. When the soap you started latest on. As I said, when I started paying attention to General Hospital and investing it to myself, that was 2013. And then the last one that I got officially into was The Young and the Restless. And also, I think Robin and Emma comes back this week. Anna gets a surprise visitor at her door. I hope they show a debut of Noah Drake because we never got to meet Noah Drake on screen. So I hope we get to see him, who's the child actor in the role playing Noah. They said maybe. He said maybe Kyrie. That's true. Like I said, that's what I'm hoping for. If we see Emma, we get to see Noah as well. You never once got to see him. There's always a little Maxie in you, Kyrie. She's like Pringles. There's always more. Oh dang! But I told you that's not gonna work because I'm all maxied out. I know that she's yeah, I'm all maxied out. I can't. I'm gonna have to recharge for at least a few months before I start passionately defending her again. So I'm gonna let Darby get away with that one. At least he ain't talking about my Ava's old dried up eggs. Sure you are, Kyrie. I'm telling the truth. I will defend her passionately again in a few months. Because I'm sure in a few months she's gonna lose a few pounds and gonna prove my point all along. Okay, that she was just fine, and I sure will. I'll be paying close attention. So when are they gonna find Austin's body? That's if they ever find it. They killed him on screen, but who knows? Cyrus probably got him in the Pine Barrens somewhere. One Life to Live. My favorite story was Star and Cole. They found their way to make a teenage pregnancy work, plus got Jason and Drew twin storylines form from Todd and Victor. Frank just did it again. Okay. Yeah. And then Ayana says, Big White is back. Ow. Spider Quick, you were right. They're doing a new episode on Thanksgiving. Yep. And that's why Queen Jessica, I will be live streaming for like 30 minutes on Thanksgiving. I saw people saying they did Roger wrong. Did your Queen Ava tell you to stop promoting Maxie and only promote your one and only Queen Ava? She sure did. She threatened to slap the titties off my chest if I didn't stop promoting Maxie. So Ava then got me together. Ava threatened me. She threatened me with her gun. The way Ava reminded me that she's killed for less. So when she says no, I have to obey by her wishes. So that is why I am gonna stop promoting Maxie. Because Ava Jerome don't play. Ava Jerome is slapping me together. I should send you the clip of when she slapped Esme and when she killed Connie. That's why Ava Jerome is my queen. Ava Jerome, but that's my bitch though. I don't care. Even if she did shoot me, I'd probably lick the damn thing. I would still love her. Even if she put a bullet in me, I would still love Ava Jerome. And then Jessica says, I saw, LOL, not you letting Ava threaten you. I sure will. I'll let her. She's the only one that would get away with that. Everybody else will be in the Pine Barrens. Or anyone else would get that bald-headed Cherie treatment. That's right. I still can't stand Cherie. I said it. I was so mad when Cherie came back that day in the chat room. I was mad as hell. Even if she shot you, then even if she shot me, I don't care. Ava got me whipped like that. GH really dropped the ball on the character of Austin. I forgot he was actually related to the Quartermaines. Yeah, that's true. He was. Um, but when he said he didn't want nothing to do with them, he kept his word. He wanted nothing to do with them. So I appreciate that. He kept that same energy. Laura B says, I forgot what Cherie do. Remember when I made that favorite list? She was like, oh, she started with her click boogers bullshit, and then she was talking shit about me that day when I wasn't in the chat when Melanie was throwing one of her temper tantrums, and Cherie was talking all that shit. Talk about, oh, we gonna make fun of Kyrie's next time. Oh no, the fuck you not, you bald headed bitch. You ain't gonna do shit on my watch. And I sure did. And I put in the trash that she's trash because she is, and I don't like her. So I was happy when she was gone, and then when she came back, and then even when she said something about that click. Talk about, oh, you got click boogers. I don't want to be part of the click boogers. I'm like, girl, I don't know how old she is, but considering that wig on her head that she had, I'm assuming she's about 60 years old. So she should have more common sense than that. I'm just saying. I thought with age comes wisdom. Ooh. With those lines, I'm sorry. I cannot stand that girl. I can't. You have that scalp. Chill. Sorry. I'm trying to be a better person. I wanted to set a good example for Spider-Quake. Just because it was laughing my ass off, I'm dead. It's true. Cuz, I need to be better for Spider-Quake. Tell me the truth, Kyrie. You shot Austin, didn't you? No. I did no such thing. And if you have any further questions for me, Darby, you can contact my lawyer, Diane Miller, and Ayanna Carter. Those are my two attorneys. We'll see why. Jessica was that. I gotta go to New York next year to meet the Queen Jessica. Do you mean Melanie Corny? We definitely have a problem as well. Yeah, I had a problem with Melanie at that time, but you know how Melanie is. I don't, but to tell you the truth, I don't take Melanie all that seriously most of the time. I just can't. She's just, she's short. She has short bus energy, so I just treat her like a sea bat. I'm thinking of what happened with Daisy Flower. Oh yeah, when she took that cheap shot at me that night, Jessica's, yes, please come to New York. I will. Mel is another story. Exactly. She is another story. She just that girl got issues, but she probably just need her medication, but she said short, but yeah, short bus energy. For real. I'm just saying. See you tomorrow night. It's just getting late down here in California. All right, David, you have a great night. I appreciate all your support. I'll see you tomorrow night indeed. Double C says at last they see different teams can have a chance to win the titles. And then Spider Quick says, I know, Jess, what happened with Mel. Now we were just talking about some old stories. Her same old. But Melanie's actually on her best behavior for right now, so I'm still cool with her for now. We mostly talking about that trick I don't like. I'm glad Spider Quick was absent when I was doing my immature behavior. I told you, Spider Quick, I'm trying to set a better example for you. You are 15. I need to set a better example for you. It's all good. Mel ain't you. Hey, LaShanta. Melanie and my problem started from when I stabbed when she felt I stabbed her in the back when I was happy, hoping Liam broke up. She loved him for some reason, but I try to be cordial. Yeah, exactly. I try to be cordial. Spider Quick reminded me Albert Cooks. She's still mad at you about that last day. Nah, last I heard she was good. She was good with him. From the last I heard. Um, but you never know. Because isn't she upset with Spider Quick for not giving her enough attention? Even though she knows Spider Quick is a whole minor. Just saying. And Shakira also welcomes LaShanta by saying hi. LaShanta, what did you think of Days of Our Lives Paulina putting Rafe in his place? What did you think about that, LaShanta? I can't wait to hear LaShanta's opinion on that. I know she got one. Are you Team Rafe or Team Paulina? I know LaShanta gonna have a good opinion. I can't wait to hear this one. I don't know. She means it like she just wants attention. Um, they said screw. LaShanta said screw Gabby. I know that's right. I'll say it better. Fuck Gabby and the horse that Gabby rode in on. I'm on that energy. So she could rot in jail for the rest of her miserable life. And why y'all hate Gabby. Pull up any of those episodes and you'll see why we hate Gabby. Hey, Albert, the one and only. As he said, I'm the one and only Kyrie's Clark up in this chat doing that live stream. And then Spider Quake coming in hot already, talk about hi, Boomer Bostic. Well, Shakira welcomes Albert as well. And then Jessica says, Boomer in the house. What? Did Ava unalive Gil? Yep, she shot him. She shot that bastard. I was happy that Ava shot him. I'm gonna call it a night. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't get a chance to say it. And then Albert said, miss y'all. And then had to steal Boomer Bostic from you, Kyrie. Ha! Well, they all know that I'm the originator of the Boomer Bostic. But Albert would say, actually, I'm not a boomer. That's what Jess calls me a boomer, but I'm actually not a boomer. But Jess just calls me that. And then I took it the next level. Yeah, it was Jess that started it. She just called you a regular boomer. I call you Boomer Bostic, though. I'm the one that came up with Boomer Bostic, particularly. But Jess just called you a boomer in general. I called you Boomer Bostic. Albert says, wow, that's how I sound. And then Jess said, now Kyrie's came up with Boomer Bostic. Yep, I know. Thank you, Queen Jessica. She backed me up. Oh, right. Exactly. We had to get our facts straight. And then Albert, yeah, you're going to be happy. My medication is working properly, kind of. So I'm all maxi joned out. So for at least the next month or two, you won't hear me talking about how great Maxi looks for a while because I'm all maxied out. So Albert's going to be so happy with that. My medication is working properly. Enough to be sick of Maxi. It's almost sickening. I believe Spencer telling Trina what she wants to hear. But what I am, me and Joshua was just talking about. He wants you on the channel. Okay. Tonight I did the stream a little earlier since I was kind of restless at the moment. So that's why I missed Joshua's stream. I saw like bits and pieces of it, but I'll go on his channel one day. I mean, we already have done a glorified collab when he does his Saturday videos. He'll show a few of my videos while the other ones. Ned was out of order today. He was out to lunch. But I'm Team Ned though. I'm sorry, especially because pencil neck drip. So you said Zende had a point, right? Yeah, he does have a point. Even without knowing all the facts, he has a point. Because if RJ's just coming along, because Albert, this actually made me think of you. Because you know how you always say, well, let me look at the other side of the fence. Because why didn't this shows that this is proving your point right, that you always said that Eric was being selfish by not telling the family. Look how that's affecting that. Now it's causing a rift between the family members. RJ has to hold on to this guilt. And he knows that Zende's just making an ass out of himself for no reason when it's not like that. Because Eric's the one that won't tell everybody that he's sick. So Eric is kind of proving your point last day. I mean, not last day, Albert. Zende is just proving your point of how Eric's being selfish and it's affecting the whole family. But Zende, if Eric wasn't sick, then Zende still has a point. Why didn't Eric ask Zende to at least help out with the line a little bit? He just wanted to rely totally on RJ, who has no experience. But it looks like because he's Ridge and Brooke's son, he just automatically got to skip despite being out of town all these years. He never did anything to earn that position. So I could see why Zende would be upset. Because we all know Brooke is the ultimate Karen. So you could see that. Because can you imagine if Brooke was there in that scene when Zende was throwing her temper tantrum? Brooke would have threw a huge temper tantrum in her own right. So she'd have been like, my RJ is entitled and blah, 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 blah. Yes, I said RJ was going to cause problems. It's true. And then Darby doesn't believe me. He said, don't listen to Kyrie Albert. He probably talks about Maxie in his sleep. No, the hell I don't. I wouldn't be sleeping for too much longer. No, let me not say that, okay? Maxie does look good, okay? Just let me not say that. But yeah, Zende had a good point. He was there for you. Exactly. Zende did do that. But then again, on the flip side, Albert, here's what else that I was thinking. Don't you recall that the reason they had to beg Thomas to come back to Hope for the Future because both Eric and Zende were flopping Hope for the Future as lead designers? That's why Thomas had to come back to Hope for the Future to bail them out, because Zende and Eric were both flopping at Hope for the Future's line. So I thought about that too. I'd be like, maybe that's why Eric didn't ask you for help, because you flopped the Hope for the Future line. When it was just you by yourself, when without Thomas, Zende flopped. So yeah, so Zende isn't as good as he says. Exactly. That's what I was thinking too, on the flip side. Maybe that's why Eric didn't tell him. RJ's been saying he didn't want to design. That's true. He did say that. So I could see why, but that's why I could see the flip side of the perspective. I could see that too, though, because that's true. He does have a point. How could RJ, like I said, because you could just blame RJ by association, unfortunately, because like I said, we all know Brooke is the ultimate Karen. No, Eric was being selfish. That's true. And then Gunther failed to realize Miz learned from the dirtiest player in the game. That's true. But Eric is being selfish by causing all this unnecessary family turmoil. Just tell them. My thing is, Eric is like 160 years old, so they should automatically suspect any moment for him to have some sort of illness or something wrong with him. So why they ain't rallying around him anyways? Even without knowing. He looked like he's at death's door any minute. I was clapping when Zende told off Ridge and his golden boy. Me too. And also, this was the first time I was ever not bored by Zende. Because usually I'm bored with Zende and all of his teams. Like, remember when he was just being the ultimate simp for Paris? But Hope for the Future is a different kind of design style than what Eric usually does. That's true. But it's still, but Zende was always on that line, but he flopped without Thomas. So maybe that's why Eric wanted to confide in RJ. So I said I'm pulling an Albert Bostic and I'm looking at it from both sides of the perspective. But isn't hope for the future a different kind of design style? Yeah. Oh yeah, I read that. And then Zende has a point. Also, it comes across as white privilege, but I say it's not the best person to talk about that for several reasons. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's smart, but it's true. But because like I said, his mother Brooke is the ultimate Karen. Because if she was there, she would have been like, "How dare you come at RJ Zende? How dare you? How dare you? RJ has every right to be here. You had your time working at Hope for the Future, and Bill slept with Poppy too. Why she act like she didn't know Dollar Bill? Exactly. And she got some secrets up in here. She got some secrets tonight. She got some secrets. But damn, Dollar Bill done got around. Brooke, like, I won't allow it. It's true. She would say that if she was there. I won't allow you to treat RJ this way. How dare you? I won't allow it. Those damn Logans. Give Zende an opportunity to fail on his own or win on his own. That's true. But Ridge and Brooke both act entitled, so Zende had a point. And like I said, I was really impressed by the actor today. This was his first time ever managing to do that, because usually he's boring. He's like watching snails dry. And yep, Albert, I stand by that. I said that while you weren't away. I said that in your comment section. I stand by it today. I'm still Team Paulina all the way. I'm Team Paulina. I'm glad that she put Rafe in her place. And Poppy is way hotter than Donna, even though Albert won't see it that way. But I would like to be Trick. You need to take several seats. That's true. And do you see the old Zende? He was much better. Yes, yes, yes. The other Zende was better looking, just had a better actor altogether. Yes. And I remember Zende and Nicole, and then they had that brief thing with Sasha. And if you think about it, they kept Sasha around, and all this crap would be solved. That they brought Sasha back, because if you recall, Sasha was kind of a troublemaking character, and she and Thomas were interested in each other at some point. So they should bring Sasha back for for Thomas now to free him from Hope. Ridge been trying to put RJ before Thomas. Exactly. Rom Flynn was a much better Zende. Yes, he was. That was his name? Okay. About that. Let's see. What other roles has he landed since thing? I know he was an actor and a model. Yeah, he was indeed a much better thing. Let's see. Oh, and he was in a Medea's family funeral. Yeah, he was. He played Jesse. So let's see. Yep, but he's been having some roles. He had. Well, I see y'all talking horrible behind my back, and I appreciate being sweet. Here we go. All right, Melanie. What you're not about to do is throw a temper tantrum in my stream. That's what you're not about to do. I'm not Albert. I said I was defending you, by the way. I said that you've been on your best behavior for a while. That's what I said about you. That you may have had your short bus energy, but you're not about to come up in here throwing a temper tantrum on my stream. That's what you're not about to do. So that better be your one and only. That is your one and only warning. You come up in there with your purple heart temper tantrums, you may get away with that shit on Albert's blog, but you ain't getting away with that shit over here. So you got one of those. I defended you. If you look back further into the stream, you see I've been defending you all night long. I've said you were on your best behavior, and I've been trying to justify your actions. So don't turn that around on me when I've been defending you all night long. You could ask anybody here, have I not been defending Melanie all night long? Have I not defended her? Did I not say she just has her way? She is the way she is. She can't help it. Did I not say that she's been on her best behavior? Did I not say that? Did I not say it? So get your facts straight. I've been defending you throughout this night. So you got one of those, and if I see one more of that, then I will block you so fast your head will spin. Don't come into my chat with that drama, because I don't play that. Real quick, I am not Albert Bostic. Exactly, I didn't say anything bad. I've been defending her this entire night. I said she has her ways. Oh, they said, Kyrie, I met some people in here that are talking mess about me. Okay, good. Because I've been defending you. I thought you were coming out here attacking me. How about to say, I've been defending you all night long. So, So, Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Fix it. Jesus, hallelujah. Oh. But anyway, since you're here, Melanie, what did you think about Days of Our Lives today? What did you think about it? Did you like that Paulina put thing in his place? Yeah, did you like that? Because I loved it when Paulina put thing in his place. And I didn't like how that Gil tried to sexually assault thing. He said, Kyrie, I am sweet, loving, caring, beautiful, and good-hearted person, so I don't care what people in here think about me. Okay, that's cool. But I care about your opinion. What did you think of Days of Our Lives? What did you think about Ava shooting Gil or Paulina kicking out what's the face? Putting Rafe in his place. That's what I care about. I want to know what your opinion on that was. That's what I want to know. Melanie, that's what I want to know. Albert Bostic says, welcome to my world. LOL. Kyrie, she was pulling my friend John, who is so happy his name is in one of your videos. He's telling everybody. Ow. And then Jessica says, LOL, this is wild. Oh, Lord. You figured it would bring some crazy where my crazy ride or die best friend Ayana motherfucking Carter is in this chat too. Ooh. You already know. I know how she is. She would definitely cuss somebody out if they get out of line. I'm watching both the live and raw. It's true. Josh has been a good friend. She has been on her best behavior lately. And Albert, thank you so much for the warm welcome. And at Kyrie's, I love Xander and Sarah together and being a family with Victoria, and that custody battle is over. I'm happy too that Xander is taking the high road. And now, because I honestly, Melanie, I feel that that's the way it should be, since Victoria is just a baby. She shouldn't be popping home from home to home. She needs her mom. So I'm glad that she's staying with Sarah, and I'm sure Xander will get some visitation until him and Sarah officially get back together. Because we all know they won't last as a couple for a while, but they could still be good co-parenting at least. That's why I don't do live streams, because I would get pissed off way too easily. I have no filter, if you can't tell. No, I have no damn filter. Please find out about Constantine. Yes. I'm tired of his old creepy ass when he put his little old lips on Maggie. I'm like, if you don't back off, I don't even like Maggie like that. But I don't know why her and Sarah and all them begging him to stay until Christmas just because he fought off the person with the baby. Melanie says Xander and Sarah are gonna move in together with Victoria's son. Well, I hope that I'm happy for Victoria's sake. Maggie's so naive, and then CW says, "Breathe, last day, just breathe." That's true. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. But I'm happy for them too. But you don't have no opinion of Paulina today, Melanie? How he gonna end up with the baby? Who gonna end up with the baby? Who, Constantine? He better not kidnap Victoria again. CW rolling on the floor laughing. Oh, yeah, funny. I try, but sometimes it's hard. It's true. But I think you would be great at live streams. So I'm making it work. I'm sure you can make it work. You can make it work too. Last day. I think you would do just fine in the live streams. And everybody just laughed. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, wow. But I didn't watch The Young and the Restless today. Yeah, either. I should have, but I didn't get a chance to. Constantine, nobody asked him how he got the baby back from the kidnapper. Exactly. Just because he got punched in the face. How do you know he didn't? So why didn't they think to get? Well, thankfully Sarah's a doctor, so she could check on her daughter. But I'm just saying, he got punched in the face. How do you know he didn't drop the baby? So now if that baby end up a little slow, we could blame Constantine. But I really don't care that Teresa is being played by Gwen right now. I truly don't care. I said that in my review. I'll say that again. Like her and her Party City wig could stay where it's at. Why can't they just change the thing? And then Melanie says, "I watched tomorrow's episode of The Young and the Restless. It's good. I read about it. Um, we could say I know that Cole is back, so I can't wait to see that. I never got to see him on screen before, so I'm looking forward to watching that play out tomorrow. And once again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Make sure that Albert could hear and everybody else could hear that. On Thanksgiving Day, I will be live streaming for around 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes to 45 minutes on Thanksgiving Day. Since we do get new episodes of General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, I will be live streaming to live react to both of those episodes. So we can talk about that while our food is cooking. Um, and then hopefully Albert's not doing any of the cooking at his house because we all know how that turns out, don't we, Albert? Johnny's too naive. Chanel gonna tell him Holly has a crush on him. That little girl need to go take a seat. You don't want her. We both have no filter. Some people said I'm nice guy ever, and others said I'm a jackass. Sometimes I can come across as condescending. And we all have our flaws. At least you own it. You own it. I own it. We own it. Ain't that the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Hallelujah. But I'm sure Holly will be turning 18 before we know it, since the actress playing Holly is 23 years old. She's just as grown as me. So I'm sure we'll get a new Holly. Holly will have her 18th birthday before we know it. She's probably already going to be 17, and next year she's going to be 18, and then that will work itself out. Kyrie's just absolutely owned the fact that I could be a jackass at times. Hopefully someday we meet in person. That would be cool. Yeah, that will be cool. One day, uh, we might, like I said, because I'm definitely going to meet the Queen Jessica in New York next year. Clarice, I know that when Abe and Paulina have Thanksgiving together, that Abe has a flashback memory about him and Paulina. Just want Abe to be mayor again. That's true. Now he'll have to be reelected, I guess, though, since Paulina is the mayor. But yeah, that would be cool. But Paulina is holding it down right now. She held it down. She laid down the law. Right, Albert? Paulina laid down the law. So since I'm all maxied out, let me go do. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. So Darby and Albert. Since I'm all maxied out, I'll be defending Paulina. That's my girl now. That's my new defender. Since I got to defend her now, because Paulina was 100% right today, and she was right about Melinda too. Because look what Melinda did. Um, so I'm gonna be defending Miss Paulina for a while. Guys. Darby says, hit the likes. I appreciate that. We got 13 people and 9 likes so far. So if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. That really does help me out. That keeps my momentum going. We got to. We have to keep this momentum up. Because this storyline is going to drag about Xander finding out that he is Victor's son, not Alex. So Constantine and Teresa are going to stay longer. Just hope John and Steve find something in Greece. Me too. Because Teresa is totally wrong for what she's doing with Constantine. Alex is Justin's son, and Xander deserves to be the head of the throne. Which is really going to come in handy for Sarah, since she's going to get back with Xander anyways. So that works itself out. And I feel there's something else on General Hospital that I forgot to discuss for today. What was a boring part of this episode that I forgot? Because I did talk about Christina and Thing very briefly. Oh yeah, I mentioned that Carly looks good, but are we actually calling her Teresa? Because I don't care. I don't care. She's not staying around anyways. She's not staying on the show. So she just wrapping up. So leave Gwen and her Party City wig alone. Okay, I got to give Dolomedics the props for that. He called that Party City wig. But since Carly refused to buy back the hotel room, that little man child Michael better back off then, because Carly don't got the coin that she used to have. So, which was all Carly's fault. But Carly and Nina just playing nice until that truth comes out, man. Carly gonna go right back to that. And I loved that Alex took up for Xander on Brady, that Sarah did the same thing to Xander, and Xander did the same thing to Brady. So if Chloe did not find out the secret, Xander would never know. Yeah, that wig is. Yeah. But that wig is still better than Nikki Newman's in 2020. That wig was the top 10 tragedy of 2020 altogether. Ooh. I couldn't believe they let Nikki Newman even go on set like that. They should have just turned those cameras away. GH hasn't been as good as it was earlier this year. Josh is most likely gonna cheat on Dex with Adam. At least that's what my mom said, and she's never wrong. Okay. That girl gonna get around. Dex ain't hitting that spot no more. We've seen. At least they gave us a break from all of Jocelyn and Dex's love scenes. Because I had more than enough of those for a lifetime. And actually, for 2 lifetimes, I had more than enough of Jocelyn and Dex's love scenes. I don't ever want to see them go at it again. Terry said, I think Thursday is going to be about. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, dear God. Michael is still horrible. His only great saving grace is his name because it's a wonderful name. Yes, we know. It is. It's your wonderful name. But Michael is a disaster. I guess we're all throwing up Thanksgiving. At last day, from mob enforcer to crackhead, Josh is short. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm freaking done. Not mob enforcer to crackhead. Wow. What about Hope and Tom? uh, let's see. What did Melanie say? Sorry, I gotta. Sorry, Melanie. I'm getting to your comment now. 1 second. Yeah, I had to close. I had to close that out. And then Melanie says Kyrie's is going to the lake house in a trap like Victor, Ice Princess, Victoria, and Nick to find Nikki, but their Aunt Claire and Grace will be waiting. Okay, I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see that. And then Thing says, damn, CW. That was a good one. And then he most likely a crackhead, but maybe weed. He seems like a weed guy. He'll work his way up. And then at LaShanta, hopefully never. They don't have a love story. They have a shit story. All right. But Hope still put Liam in his place on Friday, though. He put him in his place, though. She put him in his place, though. She sure did. She put him right in his place. He thought he had it going on. Where she made it clear, this ain't your home no more, brother. Get to stepping. Because clearly she was bored with Liam. Who wouldn't be bored with Liam after a while, though? He's boring. He is. And then they're also rude to Sheila during her place of work. She is trying to work now. She got customers to attend to, so she ain't got time for Lee and Bill and all of them to keep coming to her place of business to go distract her from her customers. Liam going dark. Yeah, Liam is going dark. He's been dark. He's been self-righteous and dark. But they need to stop bullying Sheila in her place of work. Let that woman serve her customers, okay? Let her do that. They're pretty. Who's pretty? I need the 411. Who's pretty? Oh, you're talking about Hope and Thomas, they're pretty together. But I love me some Luna. I love her. I would date Luna. She can get it if she wants. She got it going. That girl got it going on from her head to her toe. It wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't find a way to make fun of Hope and Thomas. Hope did leave our out the part where she married Liam's brother Wyatt, and there for you. She was in Italy. Bill should have had that restaurant closed down. Bill don't own that restaurant. Deacon do. They're pretty brave letting Sheila serve them food after bad mouthing her. Exactly. Don't they ever learn that lesson? You're supposed to be real good to the people that are serving your food. Mm-mm. And given that Sheila loved to switch drinks and shit, have it shut down. How could he have it shut down, LaShanta? It's not a home, it's a cabin, which is not a home or a house. That's true. That cabin is a bowl of piss and shit. That's what that cabin is. Unflushed toilet. Drew versus Jay live now. All right now. Jay finna get that revenge. And I know what else should be coming on. I wonder if my Fear Thy Neighbor is on tonight. Oh, I love that show. I love it and hate those people that are so evil, but I watch every episode, Fear Thy Neighbor. I'm gonna watch some of Monday Night Raw tonight too. I'm gonna fast forward a bunch of crap. This CW right there. Hope's outhouse. Uh-huh. Please. The thing is, Thomas has a much better set though. The kids were at Katie's. Whenever they find out that she works there, they will lose business. Remember, Hope told him that? Mm. David S. Lee as Gil Carter is going to make a Days of Our Lives exit after Ava shoots Gil that is deceased. Yep, we saw Ava shot Gil today. She shot him. As she should. As she should have, because Mr. Gill need to keep his hands to his damn self. It's a very ugly cabin. Plus, Hope, you stay whatever she wants. I'm never going to believe her. If I hear Beth again, I will scream. I'll be screaming right with you, girl. I'll be screaming right with you. Because, Liam is so exhausting. Beth, 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 Beth. What would your life be without Beth? Because Thomas didn't tell us. Because Thomas didn't tell us. Because Thomas wanted to let us grieve. Because Thomas wanted to let us grieve. Um, it was Reese Buckingham that actually took her, okay? And he's in jail. And technically, Thomas never had no interaction with Reese Buckingham himself. So therefore, and they never did no DNA test on Beth either. Never. To confirm. Brooke and Liam need to have several seats, every single seat in that stadium. Because Brooke is the ultimate Karen. The ultimate Karen. She's a hypocrite. She's the worst of the worst. But by the time Hope gets done with Thomas, that's when they're going to do this pregnancy storyline. I cannot imagine being poor Beth. She has a horrible mom, but I guess everyone's opinion is different. That's true. I think Beth has a horrible dad, too. So, that little girl didn't luck out on the parents' department. But she's all right. She's still rich. Where was all this grief for White? He's with the woman who kidnapped your daughter. Exactly. That yep. They never had no smoke for Wyatt. Too. So you think Hope is a horrible mother? I mean, I'm not saying she's the worst mom. She's certainly not no mom of the year. And she's not. I've seen worse. They forgave Flo, Zoe, but not Tom. He knew for a week. He knew for longer than a week, but he knew for a few months. But Flo knew from almost the beginning, and was still smiling in their face. Yeah. Melanie said again that David Gills Carter is going to make a Days of Our Lives exit after Ava shoots him. Yeah, so she did kill him. Good. Flo was basically tricked. Flo is useless. I'm glad that Chloe was gone. Gladys is the worst. Yes, she is. Cause that Gladys. I'm glad that Gladys is gone. If I never hear the name Gladys again, it's too soon. Too soon. With Gladys, which is horrible. I love Flo. I hated Flo. I'm sorry. Well, actually, no. Like I said, hate is too strong of an emotion because Flo was a zombie. She had no emotion, no nothing. She was just a total bore. So hate is too strong of an emotion to give her because she never gave no emotion in her performances. She was so monotone and boring. That's how Flo is. Wyatt lost his son. He deserves to be happy with a hot woman. Well, Tom didn't know as long as them. Exactly, he didn't know as long as them. But if you would listen to Liam, you would think that Thomas and Reese Buckingham were in on it from the very beginning. If you listen to Liam. But we all know that's crap. Thomas wasn't even on the show when this Beth storyline first began. But Liam, that's what I said. Exactly. And he seemingly forgot that Thomas was the reason he isn't rotting in jail right now. Not to mention he was the one Liam asked to take care of his family if he went to prison. Exactly. Well, Thomas did kill someone to keep a secret, Emma. Please. Emma wasn't paying attention on the road. Thomas was driving that car behind her. She was texting and driving, trying to reach Hope. But yeah, Thomas pissed me off though with how he had her cornered. It looks like a love triangle. RJ, Luna, and Zende set for soon in the next 2 weeks. Damn, Zende's that salty. Now he's trying to steal RJ's girl, and damn, they can't. Bold and the Beautiful do not know how to go without a damn love triangle. Damn, Brad Bell is so damn freaking predictable. So annoying. That Brad Bell get on my nerves. He do. He get on my last nerve. But all right, my people, it's been 2 hours on the dot. I love every last one of y'all. But I'm gonna call this live stream a wrap. I will be back tomorrow night for another live stream. Good night, last day. Good night, CW. It was wonderful to see you. Good night, LaShanta. Good night, Melanie. I'm glad you stuck around. Good night, my gorgeous queen, Jessica. Good night, my best friend, Ayana Carter. Good night, good night, Double C. Good night, Albert Bostic. Good night, Derby. Good night, Spiderquake. And once again, good night again, LaShanta. Just good night, everybody. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I will see you all tomorrow. And good night, last day. Thank you, and thank you, CW. Good night. I loved your presence in tonight's live stream. It was perfect, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace.